right, guys, the foam roller. We're gonna use the foam roller in a follow along fashion. I use the foam roller pretty much every day as a tool to help me remind me of my good posture after being on the computer or being on the bike. But it's also a great way to release the muscles in your body. So I like to start long ways, vertically. And so I sit down on the very edge of the foam roller and lie down completely. This is where you remind yourself of your posture, right? So the back of your head is touching, in between your shoulder blades is touching, and my tailbone is touching. And there's a natural curve in my spine right here. So just warming or loosening up the muscles on either side of my spine. I can give myself a little mini massage, right? And then I'm gonna pull my belly button in and reach my arms overhead. This is really, really great for swimming and after you've been on the tri-bike, training, or any kind of exercise, or just working at the computer. Always remember to include your deep belly breaths while you're using the foam roller. So I like to work my way around the clock. I start at 12 o'clock, 11 and 1, 9 and 3, and I spend time here. So if you want to hang out here, please pause the video and you can do so. And then you're gonna bend your elbows like goalposts. This one is really, really great for your running posture to help your arm swing. It's also really great for your swim because if you can internally and externally rotate your shoulders like I am, you're gonna have much better swim technique, right? So this is definitely important. And I like to hang out here for at least 30 seconds to a minute before going back to 12 o'clock, okay? And notice my posture, my chin is in. A lot of people have trouble up here, so if your chin is up like this, you can elevate your head a little bit to get your chin down. You want your chin in, your belly button in, and everything in alignment. That's how you use it vertically. Okay, so now we're gonna use it horizontally. So you can switch, and again, pause the video anytime you want to hang out. Let your body be your guide. Be kind of intuitive about it, right? So right now I'm rolling out my glutes, can cross my ankle over my knee, get a little bit deeper, rolling into my glute medius. I can also go all the way over on my side to get more into my hip flexor. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Feels really good. You can roll forward, up and down, forward and back. And if you find a tender spot, you can actually hang out there, right? So we're gonna do the other side, cross the ankle over the knee. Sorry, I'm showing my back to you. This side's a little bit more tender, so I would stay here a little bit longer and try to dig into any spots that are hurting, okay? So after I've warmed up my glutes, you can go down into your hamstrings, turn your toes out, turn your toes in. Right? You can kind of do whatever feels good, and then you can roll all the way down into your calves. So front and back. Again, turn your toes out, turn your toes in, add more weight by adding a leg on top. And then another technique is to point and flex your foot as you're adding pressure to the calves, right? My calves actually feel pretty good, despite running the bridge yesterday. So now we're gonna go back up the chain to my spine. Okay, so I'm gonna hold my head and roll forward. And this just feels really, really good on your spine. You wanna kind of round your upper back so you get those muscles between your shoulder blades. And you can roll down as far as feel comfortable. If it's painful down here, you can stay away from it. But honestly, we shouldn't have any pain while we're doing this. And that's just an indication you might have a tight spot that you need to get worked on. Okay, so I roll up and down the whole spine until I feel like I'm ready. Now I'm gonna do some back bends. So inhale, open, chin to chest as I curl up. Exhale, inhale, open. Add my arms behind me, reaching overhead. Just feels so, so good. Nice deep belly breath. Grab my head is heavy. I'm not doing a neck exercise, right? So always support your head and do that again. Now, if your head doesn't touch the floor, don't worry about it, but you can start to get there the more you practice. You want to pick a couple of spots to do these back bends and play and let pain be your guide. Again, you don't want to have pain or discomfort above a 7, okay? So we're just trying to get some spinal mobilization. And you can also roll your lats, which are usually typically pretty tender, especially for swimming. But it's a good idea to get in there, right? You want to get both sides. You can get the outside of your shoulder by pulling your shoulder in. Again, you can roll front to back, find any tight spots, and then repeat on the other side. Nice deep belly breaths. Yeah, you can do this while you're watching TV, at the end of the day, but it definitely makes a huge difference in treating your body well by using the foam roller. Okay, the last spot for your upper body, I love doing my neck. So just relaxing with your knees up, belly relaxed. And remember that nice deep belly breath. Roll your head side to side as you push your head into the foam roller. You're gonna look left, shake your head yes and no. This is a great neck massage, loosening up all those attachments. You look straight ahead, shake your head no, shake your head yes. As I'm pushing and putting pressure on my neck using the foam roller. Shake my head no, shake my head yes. Looks good. All right, now I'm gonna flip over and do my quads and my shins. So this one's a little bit more of a workout. So again, you can always use a stick if this is too difficult for you, but honestly, it's a little intense, but it can really give you a great muscular release if you don't have the ability to get to a massage therapist. And again, you want to be intuitive about it, and you can bend and straighten your leg and get into any ouchy spots. Whew, that one's a little tight. Remember, you don't really want to roll your IT band, this band right here. You want to be in the front or just behind it, okay? So stay away from the actual IT band. And again, bend your knee, straighten your knee. Try to find any tight spots and keep that good breathing going. Don't forget, if you need to, you can pause the video as much as you want. I really like getting up into these hips, right? Bending the bottom leg, and there's usually lots of good tight spots in there. So you would want to foam roll before you do any stretching because it actually helps you stretch a little deeper. Last place is our shins. So you're gonna roll front to back. You wanna stay off the bone, right? You don't wanna be foam rolling your bones. So you wanna try to find the muscle, the belly of the muscle, and go up to the attachments, right? And even go all the way forward and get a good stretch on the foam roller. All right, you guys, that's my total body foam roller routine. I recommend doing it a couple times a week, in addition to maybe some self-massage to help keep your body feeling good.